Question 20 is 10 power 2n minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. Let P of n be the statement. Okay. Step 1. To prove for n equal to 1. So here we will substitute in this expression n value 1. Okay, so 2 minus 1 means 10 power 1 plus 1, that is 11. So 11 is divisible by 11. So we can write therefore P of 1 is true. Now step 2. Suppose it is true or P of n is true for n equal to k. Therefore 10 power 2k minus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. Okay. Now if number is divisible by 11 means we can write that number in the form of 11 into some constant. Okay. So now 10 raised to 2k minus 1 equals to this one, we can shift here 11a minus 1. This is our equation 1 now. Now in step 3. Step 3 is to prove for n equal to k plus 1. Okay. That is to prove that 10 power 3 and we substitute k plus 1. So 2k plus 2 minus 1 means 2k plus 1 plus 1 is divisible by 11. So this expression is divisible by 11 means this expression equal to 11 into some number should come. So we will consider this expression here. Consider 10 power 2k plus 1 plus 1. Okay. Now we have to make use of this equation 1 here. So power of 10 is 2k minus 1, but here we got 2k plus 1. Okay. So how we can get minus 1 power here? So can we write this 2k plus 1 as minus 1 into 10 square? See, using indices rule, if we write these both together, we will get this only. Okay, plus 1. Now we will substitute this value here, 11a minus 1. Okay, so now this is what? 1100a minus 100 plus 1. Okay, open the bracket with 10 square means 100. So minus 100 plus 1 means 99. So from both this term we can take common 11, isn't it? 100a minus 1 minus 9 will remain. Okay, so 11 into some number. That means therefore we prove that this expression we can write as 11 into some constant number. Therefore P of k plus 1 is true. That means this number is divisible by 11. Okay, therefore P of n is true for all n belongs to n. Question number 21. Let Pn be the statement x power 2n minus y power 2n is divisible by x plus y. Step 1. To prove for n equal to 1. Okay, so here we will substitute n value 1. So x square minus y square, that we can write x minus y, x plus y using identity. Okay, so now this expression is divisible by x plus y, isn't it? Answer will be x minus y. So since x minus y, x plus y is divisible by x plus y, Therefore, P of 1 is true. Okay, step 2. Step 2, suppose P of n is true for n equal to k. Therefore, x power 2k minus y power 2k is divisible by x plus y. Okay, this expression is divisible by x plus y means we can write x power 2k minus y power 2k as some variable into x plus y, isn't it? Divisible by 11 means 11 into a, divisible by 3 means 3 into a. So divisible by this expression means this expression into a some constant. Okay, this is equation 1 here. Now step 3. Step 3 is to prove for n equal to k plus 1. That is to prove 2k plus 2, isn't it? N is k plus 1, already 2 is outside the bracket. So 2k plus 2, y power 2k plus 2 is divisible by x plus y. That means this expression is equal to x plus y into some constant we should prove here. Okay, so we will consider this expression 2k plus 2 minus 2k plus 2. Now 2k plus 2 we can write 2k into x square, and this also 2k into y square. Now we can take nothing common. Okay, so what we can do here, we will subtract and add one number, minus x power 2k into y square. We will add and subtract. Okay, so now from this two term, x power 2k common, x square minus y square will remain. Here y square common, x power 2k minus y power 2k will remain. Okay, but this is from equation 1 we can write a into x plus y. So we will write, and this also we will write x minus y, x plus y. This we can write a into x plus y. Okay, so now x plus y we can take common. So number will be x minus y into x power 2k plus a y square. See, x plus y into some number. So what we can write? It is divisible by x plus y. So therefore p of k plus 1 is true. Therefore p of n is true for all n belongs to n. Question number 22. Let Pn be the statement. Is divisible by 8. Okay. So step 1, to prove for n equal to 1. So 2 plus 2, that is power 4, 8 minus 9. Okay, this is 81 and 17. So 4 will remain and 6. 64 is divisible by 8. Okay, 64 is divisible by 8. So we can write therefore p of 1 is true. Step 2. Suppose p of n is true for n equal to k. Okay, so 3 power 2k plus 2 minus 8k minus 9 is equal to, or we can write first is divisible by 8. Then if it is divisible by 8, that means we can write 8 into some number. Okay, so therefore 3 power 2k plus 2 is 8a. All these two number I can shift here, 9. Okay, so now this is equation 1. Now for the step 3, to prove for n equal to k plus 1. That is to prove that, see, 2k plus 2 and plus 2 is already there, so 2k plus 4, 8 times k plus 1 minus 9 is divisible by 8. That is this expression equal to 8 into some number. So we will consider this expression 8k minus 8 minus 9. Okay, I open this bracket here. Now we have to make use of this term. So 2k plus 2k plus 4. How we can write in terms of this? See, 2k plus 2, okay, and then square. So now see, this we can write in place of this 9 minus 8k minus 17. So open the bracket, 9 72a 72k 8k and 17 is already there. 72k minus 8k means 64k and this is 64. So we can take 8 common. So 9 will remain 8k plus 8, isn't it? So 8 into some number means divisible by 8. Therefore p of k plus 1 is true. Therefore p of n is true for all n belongs to n. Question 23. Let Pn be the statement. 41 power n minus 14 power n is a multiple of 27. Okay, so step 1, to prove for n equal to 1. So 41 power 1 minus 14. So this will give 27, isn't it? So it is divisible by 27. So we can write therefore p of 1 is true. Step 2. Suppose p of n is true for n equal to k. So 41 power k minus 14 power k is divisible by 27. That means 41 power k minus 14 power k is equal to 27 into some constant. Okay, this is equation 1 here. Now step 3. Step 3. To prove for n equal to k plus 1. That is to prove that 41 power k plus 1, 14 power k plus 1 is a multiple of 27. That is, or we will consider this expression and we will show that this is equal to 27 into something. Okay, so now here consider 41 power k plus 1, 14 power k plus 1. Now here nothing is common. Okay, so we have to add and subtract one number. So which number we can add and subtract? See, we have to make use of our equation 1. Okay, so this is given. So what we can do, we can take power 41 power k into 14. Okay, 41 power k into 14, add and subtract, or vice versa also we can take, means 14 power k into 41, then last term. Now 41 k into 41, 41 power k into 14, and here 14k into 14. So from these two terms we will take common. Okay, so 41k, 41 minus 14. Here we will take 14 common. So 41 power k minus 14 power k. So see, this is 27. And from equation 1, this one is 27a. Okay, so 27 we can take common. So 27 into some constant number, isn't it? That means it is a multiple of 27. So therefore p of k plus 1 is true. We can write this divisible by 27. Therefore p of n is true for all n belongs to n. Let Pn be the statement okay. Step 1, to prove for n equal to 1. So see, we will consider this expression. 2 plus 7 is 1 plus 3 square, that is 9 is less than 4 square, 9 is less than 16. So this is true, yes. So therefore p of 1 is true. Now step 2. Suppose p of n is true for n equal to k, means 2k plus 7 is less than k plus 3 whole square. Equation 1. Now step 3. Step 3 is to prove for n equal to k plus 1. That is to prove that, see, 2k plus 2 and plus 7, so 2k plus 9, okay, is less than k plus 1 and 3, so k plus 4 whole square. Okay, so this we have to prove. So we'll start from equation 1. Since 2k plus 7 is less than k plus 3 whole square, okay, from 1 we can write. Now this, in this expression which we have to show, 2k plus 9 is given. Here 2k plus 7, so we can add 2. So we should add to both sides. So 2k plus 9 and k plus 3, adding 2 we can write, adding 2 both sides, plus 2, isn't it? So 2k plus 9, this we can open. So k square plus 6k plus 11. Okay, so now we have to show that this is nothing but k plus 4 square. But if you observe, this k, this is not k plus 4 square, because see, k plus 4 square is what? K square plus 8k plus 16. Okay, so but if you observe, this expression is less than this expression, so we can write that this is less than k plus 4 square. Okay, if this number is less than k plus 4 square and this number is greater than this, so ultimately this will be less than k plus 4 square. Okay, so here we have proved for k plus 1. So we can write, therefore p of k plus 1 is true, therefore p of n is true for all n belongs to